Hey, welcome to Here's Out. I'm Paul,
And I'm Patrick.
and today we're doing another one of our Would You Survive? And we're doing Waterworld. Waterworld.
Waterworld. Yeah, Kevin Costner, Dennis Hopper classic. If you haven't seen it, folks, it's about a world, our world, covered entirely in water. The clue is in the name.
Yeah, some people would call it Terra World. I mean, Waterworld. Sorry.
Are you a good swimmer, Paul?
I'm all right. I swim every week, twice a week.
I grew up by the sea. I'm an all right swimmer. I'm all right with the sea. I'm going to ask you though, Paul, would you survive Waterworld?
I think I would.
Wow, okay.
So I think I would.
I think I wouldn't. So I
Okay.
think I think the survivor should go first.
Okay. I think I would because I'd make myself really useful to someone, like to a
Ooh,
group, you know?
okay. You horn yourself out there, Paul. I'm like, make yourself really useful, eh? Okay.
No, not
Yeah.
that way. I go, ooh.
Yeah. So you're doing the floating around thing. Now, neither one of us have gills, right? Neither one of us
No.
is actually Costner here.
Oh, wait,
Because
hang
if I'm
on.
Costner, I'm surviving, no problem.
Is this your way of trying to out me if I'm a mutant? Is this am I
No,
suddenly like is Trask suddenly gonna come through the doors?
no, you're all right. No sentinels are currently bounding up your street. Yeah, no, we're just us.
Okay.
So you would okay, assuming you can float to the point where you're finding another floating city of people. The floating cities of people seem pretty damn mean, though, Paul.
Well, see, that's the thing is the first one we see isn't. It's just that they're
Mm,
they're suspicious of outsiders. So what you would do is you would
quite
just
rightly.
slowly engross yourself to them. That's it.
Okay.
You know.
And
Um.
and you think safety in numbers is how you'd survive, and you're confident enough that you'd be useful enough and being able to play the politics of a non-land based community.
Well, like yeah, because I think there's several ways that I because essentially it's a like it's me, like it's
Yeah.
me with my knowledge and stuff like that. I can be very useful in the sense of I know how to create certain things that would definitely help the society, like
Okay.
and also I love the idea of building a society around water, like
Do
especially
you?
especially if you have Kevin Costner every now and again popping in and just being like you
I
know,
found this down below.
yeah, you could just be like, hey, listen, if you can get a load of dirt, and I know you can,
Yeah.
get me dirt and I'll start a farm, kind of thing. Like if you, because this is the thing, because then if you also, because you start building the society really well, because we know how to do it. We know how to like,
Mm,
there's a lot of basic stuff that we can definitely make this town a little bit better. And even when
yeah.
raiders come, you go, hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay, you don't kill us. You don't just kill us and just take our stuff. You use us as like a supply depot, and we'll be all tradey and stuff like that. And then you
You're
start,
surviving by politics. I
yeah.
like
See,
it.
that's the thing. You have to because like they have gasoline. That's fine. They have a big oil rig and stuff with loads of fuel, and
Yeah.
they're going to be like, "Oh, we have loads of guns." It's so like, yeah, you can wipe us out at any point. We're not a threat to you. But the thing is that we have wheat and crops and stuff like that. And if they go, "How'd you get that?" You go, "Well, there's this guy with gills." Um, and that's a freebie.
He is going to become an interest to them very, very, very quickly,
Oh yeah.
as is evidenced in the movie. Um, oh, well, you know what? You're making a good case, Paul, but I'll tell you what, I'll give you the reasons I don't think I would survive
Okay.
Waterworld. But it's also one of the reasons why I don't think many would survive Waterworld. And that is simply, well, for me, it's very easy. Can't stand fish. I don't mind swimming with them, but God, I would go hungry for quite a while. My diet has so zero seafood and zero fish in it that the adjustment would be quite harsh for me. I don't know how my body would take it. I'm sure, like, don't get me wrong, I would, pinch my nose and eat the damn stuff. I'm not sitting here starving to death on a principle or on a taste bud.
I just don't like
Um,
that.
but I would not be as useful because people would be like, okay, so skin the fish and bone the fish, and I'm like, I've never done that because they're gross and they taste gross. You've overcooked the fish again. I'm like, I have no idea how to cook fish because I have cooked every vegetable known to man, quite a few meats. I've even baked some wheat and flour based items, but fish has never been a feature, and it's because I grew up right beside the sea. It's because I grew up around fishing. There's one way to get you be put off something. Trust me, folks. Grow up around the industrial end of how it happens. It'll make you naturally push away from it. Having said all that, I think the reason why I don't think many people would survive is how many Kevin Costners do you have? Because resources like dirt, the idea of just not being able to generate energy through and heat through burning anything.
Hmm.
Because when it comes to it all, that for me, without land, you don't have vegetation. You don't have the ability. Let's say you've cobbled together shelter from whatever's floating around the world.
Yeah.
Dirt to be able to grow things is one thing, but enough of it and enough nutrients and enough, animal and other things to actually be able, you're going to try and Martian this one, get the science to shit out of it.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you. But, that movie is not as factually accurate as it needs to be for us to actually survive. And I think even with the resources that we see in the movie, I don't think you're living another 40 years. I think everything's used up in another five. And whoever is left is done. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, you're going to find the island and you're going to find land and then it's all
Well,
good. But if you don't,
yeah. I'm assuming I'm not. I'm assuming that I'm not finding
yeah.
that island.
Okay.
So that's what I'm assuming. Because there's seaweed. You can eat seaweed. See,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like fish. I
Yeah.
used to not
Lucky
like
man.
fish, and I would definitely be in the same boat as you. But I now actually quite enjoy fish. So
Good.
like
I wish I did. It's so good for you.
fish, seaweed. Like there's plenty of like things in the sea that you could definitely like harvest
Well,
and
I'll
eat
eat
and
I'll
stuff.
eat whatever, but what are you building with? What are you heating with? What are you shaping with?
What is it?
Generating a piece of glass is very difficult.
Well, this is the thing is because you got to know there does seem to be enough driftwood and stuff like that you can build a floating town. So there has to
Yeah.
like, and that would have to be done over like a few amounts of years as well. Because like you're
Okay.
you're having boats and stuff like arrive, and then you're killing the people and taking their boat, and then like, changing it and adding it to the
Yeah.
shipwreck cove of it all, kind of thing. That's
Cannibalism.
no,
Is that a feature?
no. I don't think the cannibal
Okay.
is well, killing people and then turning them into fertilizer is not a bad idea.
Yeah, yeah. And
Because like,
rendering them down for soap and candle. Yeah.
because I will say, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, where'd you find? They have a tomato plant. Like the least of the things that you're gonna find in like the world, like they have a tomato plant, so they're gonna have. There's some people who have some plants around the place, kind of thing that you can
Okay.
essentially
I,
trade and cultivate and stuff.
I will give you that. I still maintain just to be able to generate enough of it at scale to support enough people to do it. It's a tall order. But you know what, Paul? Yeah, I'm surviving as long as I find you. So are we floating? Are we floating somewhere nearby, or is this one of those Kate Winslet moments where, you're on a door and I am currently watching Kevin Costner float past with the gills going, he pushed you off. I'm like, "You fucking did, yeah. All those years on YouTube.
I
Look at him
no,
now."
like if we're together, like we're definitely going to be. It's going to be an easier thing of just being like, yeah, let's go find a town and start this up, kind of thing. If we're
Yeah,
not, we make a deal where we'll just constantly put out messages and stuff like that, going
yeah.
like, hey, did you see a guy?
he
He's
he has
wearing a
a weird
Jaws
amount of
t-shirt,
movie
which is
knowledge.
he's wearing a Jaws t-shirt, which is ironic in this kind of day and age. Uh,
The irony.
irony,
Yeah.
that was the one I was thinking of.
Oh God. Yeah, well, Paul, I would believe that you'd survive. I don't know how long anybody would survive based on, you do need a few things to go your way.
Yeah,
It'd be a tough one, but yeah, I'm giving you that I think you could. I'm not giving it to me. I think I'm right. I wouldn't survive Waterworld.
like yeah, if I find a place in which I can start cultivating a like myself as a someone of use, then yeah, I'm
Yeah.
surviving. If I'm floating around on a door, like no, like
Oh, I'm giving it to you that yeah, we're both finding people, and I'm a charming enough fellow when I need to be, and I think I'm useful in my own ways. So yeah, I think I could get in with the community. I'm just thinking that whole community is dying based on the whims of the tide, what blows up or what floats by and what doesn't. I'll tell you one thing I didn't see in Waterworld that you and I would both be doing. And we'd be like, right, so how big are our nets? How big is our catchment? And people are like, for fish? Hell no. For anything that floats, for
mhm.
any material or any resource, be it a bit of, aluminum siding to a bit of, driftwood. Because I'm like, we collect and bring everything. Rubber doll's head, we're going to find a use for that.
Isn't yeah? Isn't there like a moment in Waterworld where they're going to sink him in a bunch of mud?
Is that mud supposed to be poo? Don't know how to say. Were they dipping him in shit?
I just remembered. I just remembered that I
God, we
think
should
when
have
they
watched
find out that
Waterworld
he's a
before doing this one.
mutant, I think they when they find out that he's a
Yeah.
mutant, they're going to actually like. Oh no, wait, no, that's after. I think at one point they're going to dump him in a bunch of mud, and I'm just like, wait a minute, lads. If you have mud, why aren't you drying
Hmm.
that stuff out? Like,
I think that mud may be suggested to be part of the reclamation of fertilizer, but I'm not too sure. I haven't seen Waterworld for a few years. This is one of those ones, Paul, and everybody watch it at home. Me and Paul should have probably watched Waterworld again because I was
yeah,
working off memory. But yeah, I think there was a dipping in poo point.
okay,
But yeah, look, I think we are industrious enough. If we get in with the right people, we have a chance. Overall, I think humanity's time is limited until you find land. But since in the movie, in the end, land is out there,
mm,
maybe we need to be lucky.
that's it. Or just go north, which is what they do. They just go north.
Well, I can follow a compass. So yeah.
You know,
Paul,
if what happens is no compass, I'm putting a needle on the ground. Yeah,
yeah, we can both make a compass. Exactly. See, we are useful. I would say the people at home, what do you think the vast majority of people are going to say, yes or no? I think no is going to be the bigger number in this one
yeah, I would say no is a big number in this one.
because water scares a lot of people.
Yeah, yeah, and a lot of people were just like, no, like it's such a change from what I'm used to that there's no
Yeah.
familiarity and stuff like that, and I'll be just like, yeah,
Yeah. Although, you know what you could do to collect like materials? Just wear shorts all the time because no matter what happens to me when I'm in shorts and I'm near water, I end up collecting a load of sand in the crack of my ass. Sorry. It's like a regenerating resource. We every day I'd be like, here you go, here's another scoop of silica for us to make our tools. Paul, I shouldn't have gone there. I regretted it instantly. Should we ask the people at home to comment down below? Yes or no, would you survive? If you're saying yes or even no, give us a few little details of maybe why. And while you're at it, maybe you could give us a like, a subscribe, a share would be cool. A little thumb up would be lovely if you're having fun. And Paul, what else should they do?
they should.
Suggest other topics for
Oh yeah,
next.
yeah, yeah. Sorry about that.
I threw that one weirdly at him. Yeah, so if you have another idea of a movie that you'd like to know whether or not we think we'd survive, um, yeah, let us know in the comments down below, but also mention whether or not you'd survive it too and why.
Yeah. So, I've been Paul.
I've been Patrick, and we've been Heroes Out.
So professional.
Oh, so professional.